Every 15 seconds, a senior falls. For most of us, that's just a number. But if you're over 60 or love someone who is, then that number takes on a different meaning. It's a silent warning about a danger lurking right inside our own homes. Falling isn't just a minor trip. For older adults, a single fall can be the beginning of a serious downward spiral. A fractured hip, painful surgery, weeks or months in bed, loss of independence, and even worse, the loss of confidence in their legs. According to the American Geriatric Society, over 30% of seniors who have experienced a fall report being afraid to move around on their own, even if it's just walking from the living room to the kitchen. But here's the good news. The solution to preventing these incidents doesn't lie in expensive devices or fancy gym memberships. On the contrary, it's a simple and gentle walking technique that you can do right at home, whether on hardwood floors, carpeted living rooms, or a short path to the backyard. And most importantly, it's backed by scientific research from prestigious universities, proven to reduce the risk of falling by nearly 60%. This article will share that secret with you. It's a small habit, but one that could transform the entire journey of aging, turning fear into confidence. Keep reading because this may be the safest step you'll ever take. 1. The most common mistake that causes seniors to fall. Not every fall comes from carelessness. Sometimes it's the seemingly harmless habits that quietly lead you toward danger. One of the most common and most dangerous mistakes seniors make when walking is the habit of dragging their feet. You might think, I can still walk. It's just that my steps are a bit shorter. But research from the Stanford University School of Medicine has shown that reduced foot lift while walking, often due to muscle weakness, reduced sensation in the feet, or impaired balance reflexes, can increase the risk of falling by up to 40%. This becomes especially risky in familiar environments. A slightly thick living room rug, a folded corner of a mat, a small step down to the backyard ditch can become a fall trap if your feet aren't lifted high enough. When your foot doesn't leave the ground long or far enough, you lose the ability to adjust your step when encountering obstacles. Even more concerning, it may signal a decline in neuromuscular control when the brain no longer sends effective signals for each step, and attentiveness during movement fades. That's when the body walks out of habit, not out of conscious presence. The story of Mrs. Margaret Sloan, age 73, from Minnesota is a telling example. On a March afternoon, while carrying a glass of water from the kitchen to the living room, she tripped over a bumpy section of the rug. The fall wasn't severe, but she landed awkwardly, resulting in a fracture of her left femoral neck. After 3 months of physical therapy, she shared, I never thought my tiny little steps could be that dangerous. And she's far from alone. According to the CDC, over 3 million seniors in the US are hospitalized each year due to falls, and the majority of these cases stem from a single step that was unsteady, unsafe, or unconscious. The good news is, you can change this habit, starting with awareness today. Because once you understand why you fall, you also hold the key to standing more firmly each day. Stay with us. In the next section, I'll guide you through a simple but powerful technique called mindful walking, designed to help you regain control of your steps and rebuild trust from the ground up. 2. The mindful step technique that changes everything. After understanding why dragging your feet can easily lead to falls, the next question many people ask is, so how should I walk to be safer? The answer lies in a technique experts call the mindful step. Mindful step isn't about walking slowly, it's about walking with awareness. This is a method designed to help you reconnect your body and brain, bringing each step back under conscious control. No more short, unconscious strides. This technique helps restore your body's natural coordination, something many people gradually lose with age. Researchers at Kyoto University in Japan conducted a 12-month study involving more than 600 older adults. They found that those who practiced this technique reduced their annual risk of falling by nearly 60%. A remarkable number, achieved through a simple change in the way one walks. Mindful step consists of 3 key elements: easy to remember, easy to apply, and best of all, you can practice it right at home. Lift your foot consciously. Imagine you want someone behind you to see the sole of your shoe. This action forces your body to engage the foot lifting muscles and helps your brain register that you're moving. Land in sequence: heel, midfoot, toes. This is the most natural way to maintain balance, evenly distribute force, and create stability with each step. Keep your eyes focused 6-8 feet, about 2.5 meters ahead. Instead of looking down at your feet, train your gaze on the space in front of you. This encourages upright posture and helps you better detect obstacles. Mr. Daniel Roy, age 81, from Oregon, began practicing this technique after slipping on a step in his garage. At first, I had to think about every step, he shared. But after just a few weeks, my legs felt stronger. I wasn't afraid anymore. I felt like the ground had become my companion. Mindful step is more than just a walking technique. It's a way to reclaim control over your body. And the best part? You don't need special equipment. You don't need a personal trainer. You just need patience and a daily commitment. 3. Strengthening the ankles to prevent the domino effect. The mindful step technique provides a powerful foundation for improving stability and confidence while walking. However, just like a house needs a strong base, safe walking also requires a stable physical foundation, especially in the ankles, feet, and lower leg muscles. Many older adults, even after correcting their gait, still experience unsteadiness or imbalance. It's not because they're walking incorrectly, but because their body, particularly the lower half, has weakened over time. It no longer has the strength to support, control, or coordinate each step. According to a study published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy in the US, seniors with weak ankle muscles are 3 times more likely to fall even if their overall balance remains relatively intact. That's why strengthening the muscles in the ankles and lower legs is the next essential step if you're serious about sustainably preventing falls. Here are 2 simple exercises recommended by physical therapy experts that you can easily do at home. Call phrases. Stand behind a sturdy chair, holding the backrest for balance. Slowly rise on your toes, lifting your entire body about 1-2 inches. Hold for 1-2 seconds, then lower back down slowly. Repeat this time daily. This exercise strengthens your calf and lower leg muscles, supporting push-off strength during walking. Towel scrunches. Sit upright in a chair and place a thin towel under your bare feet. Using your toes, scrunch and pull the towel toward you. This activates the small muscles in the soles of your feet, critical for floor awareness and stability. Mrs. Carol Stevens, age 79, from Colorado, had suffered 2 falls within just 4 months. After being guided by a specialist who performed these exercises daily, she gradually felt like she had regained feeling in her feet. She shared, "I can feel each step more clearly. It's like my feet now know what to do." Reactivating strength in the lower legs isn't just a workout for your muscle sits, also a workout for your brain. It helps your nervous system rebuild trust in your body's movements. And that reconnection between sensation, reflex, and motionis, the true foundation of a safe and confident step. 4. Mindful walking. Also boosts memory. The wonder of movement lies in this. When you improve your physical body, you are also activating and protecting your mind. Many people think walking is purely mechanical, just lifting one leg and placing the other down. But science has shown the opposite. When you walk with awareness, you're training both your body and your brain. According to a study by Harvard Medical School, older adults who regularly practice mindful walking show increased activity in brain regions associated with short-term memory, attention, and motor planning. These are the same areas that are often affected by aging and are early indicators of cognitive decline, even Alzheimer's disease. When you walk mindfully focusing on posture, breathing, gaze, and the sensation of your feet, you place your brain in a state scientists call active presence. This state shifts the brain out of autopilot T, where memories tend to fade, and instead activates it with greater clarity, responsiveness, and awareness. Another study from the University of British Columbia, Canada, found that seniors who consistently practice mindful walking had higher gray matter density in the hippocampus, the region primarily responsible for memory and spatial orientation. Mrs. Anita Morales, 76, from Florida, is a clear example. She used to forget appointments, repeat the same stories, and get disoriented at the grocery store. But after practicing mindful walking every morning in the park near her home, just 15 to 20 minutes each session, she noticed her mind felt sharper, sleep became deeper, and my memory felt less scattered. What's remarkable here isn't just the prevention of memory decline, it's about reclaiming control of your mind, step by step. And when the brain feels safe, The body moves with more confidence. That's why mindful walking isn't just a fall prevention method. It's a deep cognitive exercise, helping you preserve your ability to think, remember, and fully experience each moment in your later years. 5. The right shoes can save you or make you fall. Even if you've corrected your gait, strengthened your legs regularly, and nurtured your mind with each mindful step, if the shoes you wear aren't appropriate, all those efforts could collapse in a single moment of imbalance. Footwear, often considered a minor detail, the very first and most familiar medical support device that older adults use daily. According to a study published in the Footwear Science Journal, nearly 45% of senior falls in the US are directly related to wearing inappropriate shoes. Even more noteworthy, most of these accidents happen right inside their own homes. So, what makes a pair of shoes a hidden hazard? Loose-fitting indoor slippers that don't securely hug the foot, smooth soles lacking grip or friction, heavy, overly stiff shoes that reduce step flexibility, shoes without heel support increase the risk of slipping when stepping up or down on thresholds or rugs. Shoes like these not only make it harder to control each step, but they also prevent the brain from accurately sensing the surface underneath, reducing reflexes and balance control. On the other hand, a safe pair of shoes for seniors should meet the following criteria: non-slip rubber soles with grooves for a strong grip on tile, carpet, and outdoor surfaces, lightweight construction for flexible movement, secure ankle fit with Velcro straps or laces not too tight, rounded toe box to avoid catching on small objects, soft insole padding to reduce pressure on knees and feet. Mr. Henry Wallace, age 82, from Michigan, used to wear backless slippers indoors for convenience, but after 2 consecutive falls on in the bathroom and one near the laundry area, he switched to indoor shoes with gripping soles and gentle ankle support. After a few weeks, he said, "I don't walk cautiously anymore. I walk with confidence." Shoes aren't just something you wear. They're the foundation of every steady step, every time you stand, and every journey you still want to take. Aging doesn't mean limitation. Every step you choose, no matter how slow, was an intentional act to live well, live independently, and live with dignity. If you or someone you love have ever worried about senior falls, searched for ways to prevent falls at home, or are learning how to walk safely after 60, we hope this series has given you not just knowledge, but also renewed confidence. Remember, a small shift in your daily walking habits can become a turning point for your physical and mental health. Don't let one fall steal your confidence and independence. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to click like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anyone else seeking solutions for better balance in older age. We are walking this path together, steady and mindful on the meaningful journey of growing older.